Hi again. So I realized, going back through some of the videos, I was talking about taxes last year, April 15th, and I released a video. This year I actually got my taxes done right in the nick of time, like April 15th on the dot. I did use TurboTax again, and this year I had some other things to think about, and I just wanted to kind of share my thoughts on it and share a little bit of the experience. So over the past year, I don't know if anybody else out there has gotten into crypto. I know it's been around for a while, and I just kind of like ignored it for quite some time until the past year. And so diving into crypto, it's very risky, but it does have some big upsides, some big rewards. And if you're willing to sit down and understand it and figure it out, like, you can get in there and you can make some good money doing it. Excuse the dog, he's barking like crazy. But what I wanted to say is, for taxes this year, I really had to take into consideration like the crypto stuff, because it's highly taxable. I think it was like 20% or something like that. And so if you're doing crypto, or if you're thinking about getting into crypto, you just need to understand that, like, yes, you can go in there and you can make tons of money if you know what you're doing, if you know how to play the market, or if you mess with NFTs and flip them and buy them and resell them. If you don't know what an NFT is, it's a non-fungible token, so it could be any kind of digital asset that you basically set up on the blockchain, which is where all the crypto stuff lives. It's kind of like a virtual network of a bunch of different computers all over the world who are processing all the information for the blockchain, which is essentially just the calculations of when you make a transaction, or when money's created, or when money's destroyed. That's what happens. So I don't want to dive into the blockchain. We can, if you want. I can go deep into the rabbit hole and even do a couple of videos or a video series on it. Totally cool with that. But yeah, essentially lots of stuff happening on the blockchain, and the crypto thing's pretty big. I don't know if anybody's watched it over the last year or two, but it's taken off, and it's starting to get a little bit of mainstream focus. And that's kind of where I dove into it, because of the technology side of it and being able to program things on the blockchain. So that's been kind of my focus over the last year. And I've really went deep down the hole. But yeah, tax-wise, lots of things to consider. And if you are doing crypto stuff, feel free to drop any messages in the chat below in the comments, and I will get back to you if you have any specific questions. Again, I'm not a lawyer, and I'm not a tax person, and I don't know a damn thing about money. So this is not financial advice or anything like that, but this is just friendly little helper to get you primed to actually go do some research and figure it out. But yeah, there's a few things out there. Coin Tracker is one. TurboTax, which I mentioned before, they actually have everything kind of built in now, so you can actually pull in all your wallets. So if you use like Coinbase, or if you use MetaMask, or if you use Rainbow Wallet, or any of those different crypto wallets, even ledgers like cold storage wallets, you can pull all that data in and then sift through it and figure it out. And then you can use a tool like Coin Tracker, or there's a bunch of other ones out there. It's a great tool that was created by some people that I hang out with on the internet, and it's called HatchFi. So there's a ton of tools out there to track all your crypto assets, because everything you do on the blockchain is recorded on a ledger, and that ledger is completely public information. So you can literally just go look up your wallet address, and you can see every single transaction you've done, every bit of money that went in, every bit of money that went out, all the transaction fees that you've paid, everything. It's all there. It makes it really easy to be able to figure out what you did and what you didn't do. But So yeah, there's tons of tools out there, but just want to keep that in mind if any of you are out there or doing anything with crypto or NFTs or anything like that, because I know it's gotten really big this year. It's not mainstream, but I'm sure you've heard about like the Bored Apes getting sold at Christie's or V-Friends getting sold at Christie's for millions of dollars, right? And we're talking about a JPEG. So it's kind of crazy. It's definitely a new kind of space, and it's very interesting to me because of the tech part of it and because you can make a little money off of it here and there. But yeah, if you need any resources or assets for any of that stuff, or you want me to point you in a direction so you can go check some things out, I can drop plenty of links. I can answer plenty of questions. It's not a problem. I would probably guess that the majority of you being around retirement age may or may not be so nerdy and so technical. So it may not be for you, but it may be for your kids. And I'm sure if your kids are on the internet, I'm sure they're doing something with NFTs, something with crypto. They have to be. You can't avoid it. You can't get around it. So yeah, just a consideration for tax season. I know it's already past tax season. April 15th is already passed, but some of you got an extension. And if you are doing any crypto stuff and you need some helpful, friendly pointers, just hit me up. And I will send you all the links that I have, all the resources that I can find, point you in the right direction to the people who know what they're talking about. I did write a Twitter feed about it. So my Twitter is @Chief_McConnell. I did write a little short Twitter feed about it, a thread. You can check that out, and then there's plenty of resources out there. Just remember, it's a lot of tax money that you got to pay back, and depending on how long you hold the stuff, so if you hold it for a year or longer, then the tax liability goes down on it. So that's just some things to consider. Anyway, I'm going to continue walking this crazy little dog, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. And don't forget, if you like what I'm doing and you want to support me, just go ahead and hit subscribe. Drop a GM in the comments if you don't mind. It's really a super tiny thing you can do, but it makes me smile. It makes me happy. It's kind of the thing we do in the NFT world and the crypto world is GM. It means good morning. It doesn't matter what time of day it is. It's one of the things that we do. So those things make me really super happy. I would appreciate it. And I thank you for watching, and I will let you get back to your day. Bye.